So we have already discussed about the climbing roots, parasitic roots, prop roots, isn't it? So prop roots are those who give the additional support to the plant. The examples are banyan tree and sugarcane, bamboo, etc. are the examples of prop roots. Apart from that, there are a few more roots, which are storage roots, which we have already discussed about it. What are the examples of storage roots, children? Can anyone just tell me what are the examples of storage roots, which store the food inside them, which you eat, even raw? Any
Carrot,
like?
radish.
Yes,
Ma'am, carrot and radish, ma'am.
good.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good morning. Please do not join
Good
late.
morning, ma'am. How
Join
are you,
as fast as possible.
ma'am? Good morning, ma'am. How are
Good
you, ma'am?
morning. Good morning. I'm fine. Yes, children. Now come back to the lesson. Everyone must open your course books. I must see the course books in everyone's hand. And even you must sit along with your pencils and classwork books also. Classwork book, course book, and a pencil in your hand. Yes. So the storage roots are those roots which store the food material inside them. The examples are carrot, turnip, sweet potato, carrot, radish, beetroot, etc. These are the examples of storage roots. So as we have discussed about these roots, like storage, crop, parasitic roots, climbing roots. So apart from these roots, there are few more roots like pneumatophores. Pneumatophores, they help in root aeration. So these are the pneumatophores which you can see. The roots, they come outside. The roots which come out, these help in aeration where roots suffer from less availability of oxygen. In the marshy land, they are available in the marshy land like
Ma'am,
mangroves.
your
My voice is not, you can't hear my voice properly, you can join again, rejoin.
Ma'am, it is roots.
Yeah, they are the roots. These are the prop roots. These are called as prop roots. They come out for the sake of aeration because there is a lack of oxygen, atmospheric oxygen, and there's a lack of in the marshy land. Usually in the marshy land, these mangroves, they grow some roots into the vertical branches with opening along entry of atmospheric oxygen. So these are the prop pneumatophores. And apart from these pneumatophores, we'll even learn about the fibrous roots also. So we have already learned about the fibrous roots. So where we can find these fibrous roots are usually we can see them in grass. You can pluck them easily, isn't it, children? Fibrous roots have needle-like thin root fibers that help in anchoring. This you can see here, just a second. Yeah. So this is a fibrous root, which you can see on your screen. It is a fibrous root, children. Fibrous root have nail-like thin root fibers that help in anchoring in the soil firmly. The grasses show fibrous root system. Grass, for having a grip, they just spread all their roots like a fiber net. Fibrous roots are the modifications of adventitious root system. So as we have already discussed about two types of root system, what are those? Tap root system and fibrous root system, adventitious root system, isn't it, children? Tap root system and adventitious root system. There are two types of root system, tap root system and adventitious root system. So the modifications of adventitious root system, the examples for that is grass. So in adventitious root system, we can see the fibrous root. You can see it on your screen. The difference between fibrous root and tap root, as we have already practiced it, I made you to draw it in your books. Isn't it, children? Now,
Yes.
coming to stems. Stems are meant to provide support for the plant and bear branches, buds, flowers, and fruits. Yes, Hitansh, I want you to read about stems. It is in page number 8.
Ma'am, I can't hear you, ma'am.
Hitansh, you can rejoin Hitansh, so that you can hear me.
Ma'am, I'll leave.
Till then, Vilohit, you can continue reading about stems.
Stem, Stems are meant to provide support for the plants and bear branches, birds, flowers, and fruits. Stems undergo some modification to perform additional functions. Ma'am, can I read underground stems?
Yes,
Okay. Some stems store food in them, hence they are fleshy. Such fleshy stems are called
tubers,
tubers. Potatoes and turnips
turnips,
are examples of tubers.
tubers.
Rhizomes are other
Rhizomes,
types of
they are
rhizome.
rhizomes,
Rhizomes are other types of underground
underground stems.
stems that form adventitious roots. They
Adventitious root.
spread horizontally
Yes,
on
ma.
this root. They spread horizontally on the ground. Turmeric
Turmeric,
and
ginger.
ginger
Turmeric
are
and ginger
examples
are
of
examples of
rhizome.
these rhizomes. So you can see it on your screen. You can see a rhizome, ginger. You can see. I think you have an idea of ginger.
Yes, ma'am.
So ginger, where do we use
Yes.
this ginger? Where do we use this ginger? Do you all have a usage of ginger? Do you all use ginger at your home? Yes or
In
no?
curries.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Curry.
So
Yes, ma'am. In
what
curry.
is ginger?
Ma'am, garlic paste.
It is a rhizome. Ginger is a rhizome.
Right.
It's a modification of
Rhizome.
stem. It is a
Right.
modification of stem. What are the modifications of roots then? You must be in a position to tell me the answer. You have to give me the answer. What are the modifications of roots? Examples of root modifications? Yes, carrot, radish, beetroot. Aren't they underground? They aren't modifications of roots? Okay, so now what is the modification of stem? What is an example of modification of stem? Ginger. It is a rhizome. It is ginger. So underground stem, they are considered as underground stems. Yes, mute yourself. Yes. So
Ma'am, can I read?
let me explain it first. Some stems store food in them, hence they are fleshy. This is an example of a stem. Rhizome is an example of stem. If another time when I ask you, you have to give me the answer. What are the modifications of stem? What is an example of an underground stem? What is a rhizome? What is an example of a rhizome? Especially the modifications of stem, especially in the modifications of stem, there are tubers, rhizomes, tendrils. They are all included in the modifications of stem. Isn't it, children? So
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
tableau form, it is being given here, page number 8, modified stem. What are modified stems? Tubers, tendrils, rhizomes. So under these, the examples of tubers are potato. The examples of rhizome is ginger. Example of rhizome is Yes, speak it out. Tell me. Example of rhizome is
Ginger.
Ginger.
ginger. Yes, good.
Ginger.
Example of a tuber is
Potato.
potato. Okay, good. So example of rhizome is as well as ginger, turmeric is also there. Turmeric and ginger are examples of rhizomes. Yes, you can read condensed underground stem.
Condensed underground stem.
Internet connection. My meeting got
You can join again. Rejoin. Shrihit.
Ma'am, can I start?
Yes, you can.
internet connection got cut.
Condensed underground stem.
Suddenly.
Some stems are condensed and reduced. They show the presence of non-green leaves that do not photosynthesis. Such leaves are called
Photosynthesize.
the
Photosynthesize.
photosynthesize.
Hello, ma'am.
Such leaves
Yes,
are
Ashwin.
called the scale
Just
leaves.
just
Can
a
you
second. Mahalakshmi, just a second. Yes, Ashwin, what happened?
admit me another device now, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. It's Jashwant, sorry. Yes, Mahalakshmi, you can continue.
Such leaves are called the scale leaves. Onion and garlic are examples of condensed stem.
Okay. I want Ronit to read about tendrils. Ronit, unmute yourself. Rudranish, Ronit. Rudranish, are you there?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Switch on your cam. Ronit. Everyone just wants switch on your cam. Everyone. I just want to see you all.
Ma'am, my cam is not working, ma'am.
Those whose cam is not working, it's fine. But others, you have to switch on your cam. Switch on your cam. Everyone. Yes, Jaideep. Rudranish, Mahalakshmi, Manogna, Bhuvan, everyone. I won't call your names.
ma'am, page number 9.
Yes, page number 9.
Yeah, ma'am.
Jaideep, switch on your cam.
Ma'am, can you see my face?
Yes. Ronit, I can't see you.
Yes, now he opened his video for 1 second, ma'am. He was wearing yellow shirt. I saw him.
Completed, ma'am.
His video 1 second it opened.
So these are the modifications of underground stem, which you can see here. That is the tuber, it's a corm, rhizome, bulb. So these are the examples of bulb. The example of bulb is onion, right? Example of rhizome is ginger and turmeric. So all these are the examples. These are the modifications of stems. And now we are discussing about tendrils. So you can see on your screen what tendrils are. So tendrils are the slender thread-like shoots that grow out on the nodes of a stem. So here you can see at the nodes, these tendrils are being erasing. You can see here, it's a tendril. From where it is erasing? It is erasing from the nodes, node and internode. So this is the point from where the tendril is erasing. It's called as node. So examples of tendril producing plants are grapes, melons, sweet pea, passion flowers. So here you can see grapes. On your screen, you can see a grape plant wherein you can see the tendrils here. And now children, moving towards the main thing of a life of a plant depends on the photosynthesis, depends on the process of photosynthesis. So how a plant carries out photosynthesis, as we all know that sunlight is the main thing. It's if you just keep the plant inside your house where there is no sunlight, what will happen?
Ma'am,
Yes, Jaideep, what will happen? If you keep a plant inside the house, you can switch on your mic and tell so that everyone can hear you.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, can you tell?
If the plant does not
ma'am,
cannot
Yes, just a
photosynthesize.
second. Yes, good. It cannot be photosynthesized and cannot produce its own food.
ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes, Hanvita.
Ma'am, in homework for B question you gave A question answer, ma'am. B and D you did not give answer.
Just a second.
In second bit, ma'am. Section B.
Okay. We'll check it at last, in the last 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
We'll check it later. So now coming back to photosynthesis process. So it's a main process wherein a plant can produce its own food with the help of photosynthesis. Leaves are very important parts of a plant and environment as they absorb sunlight and form food like sugar, which is required by all living organisms. The primary function of leaves is to manufacture food by the process of photosynthesis. The leaves contain a green pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll gives green color to the leaf. Because of chlorophyll, the leaf is green in color. Chlorophyll present in the leaves traps sunlight, which is the source of energy to the plant. The leaves make glucose from water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. So as we all know that carbon dioxide is necessary for the process of intake of gas. So plants take in carbon dioxide as we all take in oxygen. So plants give out oxygen and they take in carbon dioxide. So including the sunlight, they also require carbon dioxide for the process of preparation of food. With the presence of which pigment they can produce, they can carry out photosynthesis. With the presence of which pigment, children?
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll, ma'am.
Yes,
Chlorophyll, ma'am.
chlorophyll. And what is the process which is going on? The
What
process is
water
called
is
as?
absorbed from the roots and
Photosynthesis, ma'am.
carbon dioxide
Photosynthesis.
enters through the surface.
Yes, it is photosynthesis.
And then that is converted through a chemical
Photosynthesis, ma'am.
process
Yes,
to
it is
starch and its food.
photosynthesis. Yeah, I want you
And
all
then
to write
oxygen
it
is
down.
given out.
I want you all to write it down in your notebooks, in your homework books. Write down in your homework books the
Yeah,
process of photosynthesis.
Notebook.
Chlorophyll, from there you have to write down.
Yeah, ma'am. I'll
Chlorophyll
write it in my
present in the leaves traps sunlight. Write down the heading as photosynthesis. Write down side heading photosynthesis and write it down. Jaideep, write down.
Ma'am, we should write
Write it down in your
fourth point, fifth point, ma'am.
yes, fourth and fifth point.
photosynthesis.
Write it down. Where are your pencils? I want you all to move your hands. Where is your pencil? Don't sit idle in the class.
Having pen.
Yeah, you can write it down with a pen also. Write it down in your homework books. Your homework and class books are same, I think so, isn't it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Process of photosynthesis. Write on learn
Ma'am,
and
we should
write.
draw the diagram.
Learn and write. First of all, you just write it down. Later on, you can even draw this also.
Yeah, ma'am.
What we should draw, ma'am? This
Ma'am, which
wait,
points, ma'am?
please.
Fourth and fifth, you just write down. I'll tell you. Chlorophyll present in the leaves traps sunlight.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Can you tell us now?
yes. Tell me what happened.
You send in
Yeah, ma'am. Writing.
MC
Traps sunlight,
It's in fourth book, Srinika.
light,
It has been drawn big, so it's the shape of stomata. It's an opening on a leaf. So these stomata have the structures called the guard cells upon it. So these guard cells, they allow, like these guard cells, they have an opening. They have a hole here. They open up when there is a requirement, when they need, when they have to observe water, when there's a need of uh, taking up uh, the photosynthesis process and respiration process. During this process and even absorption of water, these guard cells, they open up and they allow all the materials to get inside. And there is, if there is a scarcity, if there is no need, if it is fulfilled, then it will be closed. There will not be any opening. If there is any opening, there any small insect or any organism may even get inside it. So that's why it has been closed here. They automatically open when there is a need, when it is being when the photosynthesis process or the process of respiration or the process of absorption is carried out, then automatically these guard cells may open up. So what is the structure? What are the different parts which are present in the stomata? They are the guard cells, which you can see here, the guard cells. And inside is the green color structures which are being seen here. They are called as chloroplast. And this is the epidermal cell. This is the inner thick wall. Vacuoles are there, guard cells, stomatal pores, and here in the middle, in both the guard cells, you can see the nucleus. Here you can see the red colored nucleus. So this is a structure of guard cell.